Baseload is a mental shortcut for engineers that can't think dynamically. And in the olden days, it worked pretty well. You turned on your baseload power plants that couldn't move around. They provided a certain amount, and then you'd have this kind of these peaks with people coming home for cooking their dinner, and you need to cover those, and so you'd ramp up probably a natural gas plant to cover it. That's old thinking based on centralized technology. There's another way. You have to be a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more sophisticated, and looking at a bunch of, like a collection, a basket of different technologies that all have different energy profiles as a function of time, and combining those together to meet the total load. There's nothing magical about baseload. It's actually the least valuable, the least useful power. The most valuable is the dynamic immediate turn on and off, and that's why storage capacity for energy is so valuable, because it makes variable loads like wind and solar even more valuable. Solar actually produces the lowest cost power, in part because the marginal cost is so tiny. Once you put the capital into the plant, your operating costs are basically nothing, and it's producing energy all the time the sun shines. Your marginal costs are really low, which is why it can crush any kind of other type of power plant where you have some sort of a continuous cost. Like if you're burning natural gas, you have to pay for that natural gas. The cost of that natural gas is variable. Right now it's pretty low. Hopefully it stays that way, but there's no guarantee that that's true. And when you track these things out 25 years, the liability that you're taking on for having that type of power source is actually quite high.